Discovering that someone is a narcissist is not easy and very hurtful. Now, I know a lot of you have been through this. And in this video, I want to talk about what happens when you actually leave first. What happens when you discover this and the kind of things that you will go through. This is more about a validation rather than it being an information video about what happens to the narcissist. I really want to look at you and how you can move forward from this. Watch this video because I'm going to talk about what happens when you're the one that discovers that they are a narcissist and what you go through, what happens to you, why, and also I will talk about the narcissist. Watch this video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what happens when you leave the narcissist first. What it actually means to leave someone who you believe is narcissistic, who you believe is toxic, and the things that you will go through, the cycles, the thoughts, the emotions that actually you will go through. And I really want to talk about energetics here as well and what happens to you when you discover this, because this isn't easy. And I feel like not many people talk about actually this actual fact, what happens energetically and how you retract, how you're able to move forward when you find out that your partner is toxic, is a narcissist. But before I get into the video, I just quickly want to mention that I do go live on this channel usually every week. But at the moment, because I've been traveling, it's been really difficult to sustain a Wi-Fi signal that is good enough to be able to hold the live. So please don't worry, I will be back in mid-July. We will go back to doing the lives weekly. And if you have a question or there's something that's on your mind, I would say join the lives because I will be answering your question. Also in the live community chat as well, there is an opportunity for you to have your question answered and you feeling supported within the live. If you want more information, please see the description box below. So my friends, you have made the wonderful discovery. Well, it's not really wonderful. It is, but it's not. It's wonderful the fact that you realize what is going on, what's happening here. But it's very hard to actually come to terms when someone is this. You know, like, I know that you go through these kind of thoughts like, are they not? Have I got this wrong? Am I the narcissist? And I just want you to know that this is very normal. This is a very normal thing that happens on this journey back to self, because you're kind of questioning your own sanity. Like, did I actually get this wrong? And the fact that, actually, I just want to touch upon this point, because when you do discover, when you do understand, when you do think like, yeah, do you know what? I know that they are. You then start to think, or you start to doubt yourself and think, do you know what? Like, how could I have got this so wrong? How could I have not seen this? How did I not know this from the beginning? And let me tell you, you know what? A lot of us, actually all of us, don't. And I know that this is something that I really went through myself. Yes, you're probably thinking, you know everything about it. I don't. I didn't at the time. Yes, I was doing my doctorate. Yes, I was doing my master's in clinical psychology. Then I was doing my doctorate, but at the time, I didn't click it. I didn't know. And the thing is, there's a lot of shame and guilt that is associated around that statement, knowing that someone is toxic, is narcissistic, and they have abused you. There's a lot of upset and pain that comes along with that. And I just want to, validate you and say that these people are predatory. Okay, so they will go in for the kill. They will watch you. You know what they did? They studied your behavior, your facial expressions, your body language, and they worked out your triggers. And that was the most important thing for them, is working out your triggers. And the reason why it's important for them to work out your triggers is because they then use them against you. This is how they had that hold and that control over you. They managed you through your triggers. And because we weren't aware of them, because we weren't people who think, oh, we have to be on our guard because this person is using our triggers against us, we came to the relationship willingly, you know, open-heartedly, and we wanted the best for that person. And so when you come into a relationship like that and you know, and all you want to do is love, you know, give love and be kind to that person, be empathetic, compassionate, patient, all the rest of it, and another person comes in with an agenda, okay, it's a very different dynamic, okay, and they make you believe that you are the one that's crazy, you are the one that is at fault here, and that you need to change something. You see, when the two people come into this type of relationship and you're not on the same page and you're very toxic and one person is very empathetic, this is what is going to happen. You're going to feel very used. You're going to feel really upset with what has happened. Upset is probably an understatement, because actually you're not going to know. You're not going to know that this person is like this until, you know, the end, until you're quite further on down the line. And so I just want to validate it for you, like, that, you know what, you didn't know. None of us knew. No one knows. It's only after the event that we realize this. And so when you do, and I think for a lot of us, you know, thinking about leaving, wanting to leave is been on our mind for quite some time before we actually do the act. The thing is, when we leave first, we feel very bad because we're like, are they narcissistic? Are we right in doing this? Maybe if I stay, this person will change. You know, maybe they're going through a hard time. Maybe they're feeling really anxious and things are not great. Maybe if I stay and I help them, this relationship will change. The thing is, the truth is, it doesn't. This person doesn't change because of your kindness, because of your unconditional love that you give this person. This person takes because they see that as weakness, and that is their conditioning, that is their thinking style, basically, and that isn't going to change. This is how it is. So when you have made the decision to leave, it is difficult, it is challenging, and I want to say to you that you have made the right decision, you have gone. But the narcissist is not going to like this, because you have seen through what they are doing. Now, they have spent, right, my friends, they have spent a lot of time and a lot of energy trying to conceal that from you. This is why they have learned your triggers, your body language, how you respond to certain things, you know, your facial expressions, and they've manipulated, they've gaslighted you. They've learned all those things about you. And that takes time and that takes effort. Now, the narcissist will do this because they want you to stay. It's almost as though they trap you in this relationship. They want you to stay because it's not out of love. It's not because they love you and they want the best for you and they want you to stay. It's more about feeling trapped. It's more about you providing them something. It's about you giving them something. Their needs need to be met. And they would have invested this time because they saw that you were worth it, meaning that you were a good source of supply because you were going to give that person what they wanted. Now, the way that the narcissist thinks is that you're going to give these resources to them and that you will see through it. But they think that they are going to be able to be the first ones to see through the fact that you are already beginning to notice and become wise of what they are doing. They don't think that actually you will be the first one to go. Now, if you are, this for them is a massive, massive blow to their ego, the fact that you are going, because their core wound or their core trigger is abandonment. They can't stand the fact that somebody would leave them. And this for them is very painful. They will never show you. They will never tell you, because that to them is being vulnerable, and they don't like being vulnerable. Okay, so they will never show you. So when you leave first, you're opening up this core wound of abandonment, of that they're not good enough. And it opens up this shame and this guilt. this shame of the fact that they had this childhood, that they went through these experiences. They also hate you for it, because the fact that you've become wise to it, that you have opened them up emotionally. They're not going to like this. This for them is going to be very embarrassing and very triggering. So they're going to try and stop that from happening. They are going to be the ones that want to leave first. So when you have gone, they will do two things. Number one, actually, this is probably goes for both of them. Number one, all right, they will punish you. All right, they will punish you. They will launch this huge smear campaign against you. All right, and they will want to tell everybody how awful you actually are. Okay, just to save themselves, just so that they don't feel inferior, that other people don't figure out what you have figured out, basically. And second of all, they might even try to get you back. This is more rarer, but they may. It depends if they feel that they can actually get you back, if there is any point in trying to get you back, if they can get more, supply from you. But they will try and get you back into this dynamic again, which they will punish you. They will make you pay for it. And you see, they might try to get in contact with you. They might tell you false truths again to try and get you into this dynamic so that it stops you from believing the actual truth, so that they gaslight you and so that you don't basically go and tell people you don't think that they are this awful person. But you see, what happens is if you're not 100% on leaving and you have just gone silent treatment from the narcissist is going to know this. And again, they will punish you. This is when they will try and reach out, because they know that you are not done. And so you see the energy of this dynamic, when you are wanting something from someone, all right, you're exuding all of this energy. All right. And you're wanting something from someone. You're wanting validation. You're wanting closure, perhaps. Maybe a lot of us do want closure from the narcissist. So when we're wanting this from the narcissist, we are giving out our energy. The narcissist can feel this, and they know that. And this is why they retract. This is why they retract, because they know that you want something from them, which is why in these instances, they stay quiet. They don't do anything. This is why they may become quite nasty and rude, because they're trying to repel you. Okay, and so when you take your energy back and you're not wanting anything from the narcissist, you cut them dead energetically, this is when they will start coming back to you. This is when they will start coming round and wanting your energy back. Relationships are all about energy exchange. They really are. It's about how you behave, how you are. When you're really, really wanting something, you're putting all of your energy, your concentration, everything on that thing. And when you're really wanting something, sometimes it doesn't manifest. And so what you have to understand is that when you're wanting this closure from this person, when you're wanting to know, are they narcissistic? What you have to remember is this information that you've gone looking for will resonate with you only if you have been in this dynamic. It won't if you haven't been. It's just not going to make sense. So the fact that you are here watching this video, take it as validation that they probably are a narcissist. Guys, if you are someone that is going through this and wants more clarity, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a mentorship and a journal club. This is a great resource alongside any counseling or therapy that you're already receiving. Please see the description box below if you are interested. I also have a Discord server with a wonderful supportive community of like-minded individuals, people who have been through something very similar to you have. And if you wanted to talk with people, if you wanted to connect with others, I would say join the Discord server. It's absolutely free. Please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video has helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.